Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to this room game, aka the Frozen Souls. Uh, this time we start with the what's it called? Uh, with the night, well, not full night. It's kind of like the evening. Mm, Last time I said that we would probably focus more on dreaming, today. However, I think I actually shouldn't do that yet because I've already started getting some repetitive dreams where we will just get the same ones. So I think in order to progress some more, we're gonna have to start progressing some more within our world before heading to the other worlds. Which that's still my assumption that it's just different worlds and not dreams. So yeah, let's get right to it. First thing we should do is the most obvious tasks that we had presented to us. That being collecting all of those. What were they called? I don't remember. But there's 6 of those, I presume. And so there is just one missing. So and they're all in the house. So we should probably be able to find pretty quickly. Right. Oh, I didn't notice this now before. National Battlefield, July 27th. That's an interesting way to type dates. I'm at Windy Island. The manner to which they've organized the place is so welcoming that even without anyone to accommodate me, I still feel like a special guest. It is, as Tol Zuko described, is of no place and every place. No more noise from the automobiles, people in hurry telegraph wires and and luminous advertisements. Days of casualty here could rarely disturb us all. See, I've been getting those mixed dates here because we got like a computer down there in the basement and everything, but at the same time, this all feels very like 19th century in the 20th or early 20th century, more like it because there's like automobiles mentioned. So it's quite a strange mix-up. But okay, let's continue. Mm, where are we? Oh, just the use of a casualty here could rarely serve us all, and most often would not bring unpredictable challenges. This tranquility invites what you think, say, and do to become the center of attention and thought, often unfortunate. Great, this is not very favorable right now, and often unfortunate rate. Many thoughts about Clovis, my other ancestor, and the almost mythical appearance of Tozuko occurred to me when seeing the 12th house for the first time. The near emptiness of Tozuko's insane efforts to burn with his eyeballs nature and micro images of nature adopted to human needs to look deep into the hearts and lives of thousands of creatures and people to reach circumstances of an ease to the common man would have when reading a novel instead. Yeah, we've heard about this Tozuko before, I'm pretty sure. He does seem to be some sort of a godly figure. Perhaps all those monuments and such are for him. Uh, really, so to keep experiencing guys attentively the wholeness of the universe and to make it in some way a microcosm of the whole inherently to condense and propagate the accumulated experience of learning possibilities in a little prism of his flesh and to use it for the intellectual ordering of Dreamsphere. That is the purpose of his life. The podcast was the same only that is propagated through the blatant to cut through physical threats. As light informed me of every piece of info she could gather about each data code, it is not sufficient to be less of a jump in the dark, but the pressure I get from else makes me not care anymore. It's important that I explore every place to gather equipment and prepare myself, as well as for training and to adapt to this new type of life. These places better keep me, my eyes on the present, for there's only pain with me back. People come here not just in a way to serve this so-called order, but oh man, what's I know? But also often to seek therapeutic experiences. Since anyway, let's look here because it's always the darkest under the lantern. Is there any pads for whatever reason? Also, Huh. I think that it needs something here. Hi there. Excuse me. That should be right about here somewhere, I think, or maybe somewhere more around this area? No. Huh. Well, that's about, I wonder. And also, what's with the orange book without downstairs? That's another thing I forgot. About downstairs, we should probably explore that while we're at it, because we kind of neglected that too. It seems. Well, I have. I'm not gonna pull you into this. Oh. Let's look into every crevice, because as we know, they can be hidden in such places. Okay, let's see. Can I actually interact with it anyhow? Shift lock off, please. And the peripheral. Oh, this book is also more orange than the others. Rose, come on. Rose seekers introduce. Yeah, Rose seekers introductory book. The work is going to arrange in such a way that as soon as a new. I've heard this sound before. I'm not sure what does it mean. A large war begins. The results could be devastating enough to restart this historical cycle. Look around you. Everything in a downward spiral. The allied nations have forgotten its roots. The Valley of Tears only serves to be exploited by foreign powers. There are breaches to the expense itself in corruption. At the expense. Fisher is a hostile as it is earnest in doctrine. The UPR has long lost itself in corruption. The Arctic suffers from a static crisis and religious institutions struggle with inner conflict. The local communities do not have the integrity to resist on their own. The passage of time in this age, but we shall not fall into the hopelessness. It is from a dire state of affairs that societies like ours get founded. Trying to stop the flow of time, I see. And a lot of political instability. A lot. This is probably this item we run is probably quite the refuge then. Picture our circumstances this way. The barbarous army coming to raid our local communities. Our strongest and most intelligent individuals have armed themselves with effective weaponry and with great courage have traveled to a dark forest to fight them. A few days later, news arrived that while they fought well and took a few of their numbers, they're approaching. They still lost and have all been killed. The barristers are still approaching. They haven't arrived at our local communities yet, but they advance forward till present time. At the turn of the century, in historical moments like this, which the decisive battle has been lost in the distant forest, it's necessary to retreat back to the shadows in order just one and start over. John Bowden spear on the day. Rose Seekers were founded. Oh, there's multiple books like this. I didn't notice any of them. But this book is slightly more orange than the others. Empire of Deceit. Fisher employed what they call a brief efficient invasion during the snowbanks takeover. It reversed and carried out most of exploited attacks, achieving the Feridon siege is no more than a couple of days. Do they also fight with ties, like Ionia? Before the allied nations could think the situation over and perhaps choose to organize the situation over and perhaps choose to organize for a retaliation instead of preparing for a conflict that has already been lost and falling into risk of the situation becoming a full-scale war. Is it not? The Captain Snowbank's loss to avoid further bloodshed. This is why Fisher was so eager in taking over Snowbank's rapidly and strategically as a couple of days isn't enough time for the allied nations to assemble their forces for a distant ally. Alliances are more reliable when there is still hope at stopping the threat and benefits exist for both nations. If the ally has been taken over by the time the other is prepared, it becomes a difficult political decision to declare war through the fire. Personal liking of King Philip. Yeah, we had this monarch mentioned in one of the Dreamscape places. I think that was this one. His casket was used by some revolutionaries as a water container or something, if I remember correctly. W rebels. A vain man once felt himself impactful to those around him. One day he traveled to a distant land where nobody knew him and where he couldn't receive any news from his homeland. Many years later, when he returned home, he noticed nothing much had changed, and that his presence didn't have much influence or importance in his realm of familiarity. As a matter of fact, lives even lives even improved without him because time has been given for it to build to improve themselves. That was when this man noticed things don't revolve around him, and that he's only missed to a degree, and that people move on with their lives. Principles that he desired to forget puts people in a state of contradiction. Because while it can be refreshing to your heart to forget memories of suffering, it can be undesirable to your intelligence. Two parts of your being feel separated. The intelligence that wants to know everything, and the heart that doesn't want to suffer. Very well put. The Josepha Church, the unexpected being, stood up tall, casting an immense shadow, a fiery voice that can be heard through all the mountains. At once, he saw what is written about him, about you, and about all of us in the prophetic books. Gave a great shout and laid grounds for the church. The first cardinal then acclaimed, "Hidden God, we have received your scar until the end of time. I will devour all things that forgive. I will devour all threatening forms of expression. I will devour all love who sought the lowest benefits. I will devour all gossip, heresy, and notices of the day. I will ever be witness to a world that no longer was, until nothing but transcendence remains. My story will unfold in divine poems, thus all sentient beings will understand that they are but a link in the universal shine. It began with the first life and ends with the last." I mean, this Josepha Church sucks nuts. Golly. Lord have mercy! The Life of Nikolic. Final read. There was a paradox that haunted Nikolic through his existence between two ways of perceiving reality: the narrow scope of observing phenomena through the basis of scientific empiricism, mathematics measures quantities, and the perception that seeks to see life in grander picture, based on the human experience, personal meaning, and broad philosophical conclusion. On one side, life is pure suffering, and we are just an agglomerate of atoms, meat, chemical components, a grain of sand in the universe. Yet at the same time, life is grand because the atoms and chemical components combined together create forms and symbols that make up what our eyes see every day, such as the trees, the sky, other human beings, and so forth. In college, spent years conflicted with that realization. The fuck? What the fuck was that? It's whispering. Oh, also there's a skull over there. Yeah, this is getting strange. Gonna continue it. Nikolic spent years conflicted with this issue, and he took great effort to immerse himself deeply into these two modes of perception, a stare into the abyss and the heavens. His existential anguish in the face of encroaching materialism takes him to explore many facets of life. He visited research laboratories to witness experiments on animals. He visited hospitals to see the way humans can be reduced to little by poor conditions in their body. He visited chasser factories to see in what ways the humans can be similar to a fully artificial being. Then mortuaries and catacombs to witness the result of all biological life, death. In contradiction, he sought multiple activities that were sites to give fulfillment to people philosophical schools, myths, alien locations, ancient ruins, with legends and folklore, some surrounding the so-called Psy, which he was never able to witness. Last, he visited religious towns and monasteries full of monks experiencing solitude, steeped in spiritual contemplation. and attentive reader studying the technically could realize how much of it is a back and forth between the meaningful subjective experience and the material brutality in the meaningless of life. A curious aspect of his document personality is his moments of extra excitement, where he feels the need to do accelerating acts as if to feel the thrill of existence, as if at any moment he will come to a big realization from it. People had witnessed him sometimes running around the fields. Once he jumped into a fountain at the mall or at a crowd of people during a festival. He would break battles for no reason other than to feel something. He's always grasping for these moments whenever he can. Sometimes he would, on a whim, attend events and contests even during hours. He had more important responsibilities to follow because his anguish with life made him first for a tribal. Oh god, that's all. In the final years of life, Nikolic wrote a letter to his brother saying he found the answer to the paradox, but says it's not something that he said, but lived in a sense all of this time, trying to find the meaning, led him not to finding a precise philosophical answer, but rather to make these moments where he searched for the meaning, the very aspect he desires for his life, as in retrospect, is that what he's ultimately happy with and considers the true answer, he chooses to focus on his personal experience and what he did for himself and those close to him. He chose to make that his life, even if the philosophical mystery remained, and even if his sudden inactivity and dismissal of academia led to some ostracization. See, that's what I've been saying my whole life, pretty much. That's a philosophy I always subscribe to, is that there is no point in life other than to experience it of life. That the experiences are all that matters. And that there is no time to worry about some meanings there, because there is none. Everybody has to make their own meaning. The last one. On the twilight of God's Galley, the killing of Sir Elwait left the early grey monarchy in a state of paralysis and incapacity. The death at such a decisive moment in the war of one of the strongest and most powerful commanders the world had known was so clashing to those who supported and utilized him, and surprising those who were against him. The known world and constant conflict at the time was fairly used to the death of leaders and influential figures, but such was Elwine's fame that when his death was announced, many felt shock or great surprise. The order of Patapeli, led by Alan Goldsmith, who succeeded Miss Goldsmith, has already killed most of Elwine's high-ranking subordinates one by one, but even amidst this streak of victories, nobody expected them to take out the Godslayer. Upon this shocking news, Elwine's remaining troops began to disperse, discouraged to keep the fight at hand. Manages to become fugitive apostles, so on the 13th they got the world rid of the beast's direct influence and sent other troops to deal with the remaining combatants, while the fugitives were all hunted down by some division of the Divora army. See, that's what happens when you rely too much on the picture of one person. The Earl Grey army prepared a memorable and elaborate funeral ceremony in honor of Sir Edwin, even if they were never able to recover his body with the commander gone. There was no one in the army who could succeed him like Alan had succeeded and avenged his father. Everyone was certain of his invincibility and unrelenting offensive. There were no strong backup plans prepared for that emergency. It was a time of claiming thrones and taking the burden left by previous leaders, but nobody in the army had the audacity or security to continue the commander's cause. The kingdom of Elbray had not surrendered to Devora as to not fight a pointless war. Such heavy loss led them to be momentarily in a state of political paralysis. Devora served out East Grey partially, and at this time both nations were able to find strength in being believers of Joseph. His death marks the downfall of his doctrine of stern application of discipline, of seeing nature as raw material meant to be transformed by man, a mere background to human history. To divine man must be the one in control in a folklore magic, myths and legends. Man must kill and control all gods except for man's gods. Joseph, his doctrine would rather be resurrected and secularized in our industrial era. Dora and its allies were too fatigued to cheer for this victory. Instead, there were countless signs of relief all across the land. The damage caused by this war was too great, and Aldwine's doctrine had destroyed multiple cultures, identities, and folklore. Many gods were killed. Fly, as they called it, the magic and creativity of the world, and its people was dying out from this crusade. Some would later claim Psy as a real material force, but without evidence in posterity, it is far more rational to see it as human poetry, superstition, muse, the belief in the supernatural, and the belief in myths and legends. A lot of very interesting history this realm contains, that's for sure. Great wars between monarchies, slaughtering of gods, which apparently gods are just a part of this realm. Also, we have in fact reached the industrial era. Well, probably past it already because there is a computer, but you get the idea. And this is where it operates differently than ours, and evolves differently, which is safe to assume, I assume. Well, anyway. Where could we find the last... Oh, actually, now that I got that... Oh yeah! I got an idea. Gonna go onto the roof. Maybe it's on the roof. No, you wanna stick to... Come on. Man, those spikes are fucking weird. They only work in like specific places for some reason. Oh. Strange. Well then. I wonder. Oh, I can't use it here. It only works in the dreamscape. Which kind of contradicts my idea that it's all just different worlds now that I think about it. Maybe there's a whole different understanding to it though. Wait, if I just throw it like this, where does it go? Okay. Come on. I just need this stacked. Come on, where do you hit? Come on. Okay, I just need to be able to further tap this. Come on. Woman. Oh my god. I'm about to lose my mind in here. The pile thrower is insanely janky. It only sticks to very specific surfaces, and the way it is thrown remains a mystery. Yeah, I don't think we're actually going onto the roof anytime soon. Okay, well, let us look for the last piece then. The last piece of this puzzle. Can we collect that already somehow? No, we can't. Where could it be? Let me think. Where have we not looked yet? Because it should be in the house, if I remember correctly. All of it. The lady we're playing as, and if we are playing as her indeed, stated that her colleague has placed it around the house. If I remember correctly. Maybe here somewhere. I keep just hearing those random static noises, and recently also whispering. It's strange. Wait. That's the sound of walking call on this on the fountains. Oh god. That's the sound of floating on those fountains. Does that mean something was floating around here? Is that what you've been hearing? Because if someone out of here, was it one of you guys? I will go around to think light eventually. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Still not sure what is this about. Looks like a light switch, but I don't know anything. And crack doesn't really show anything either. Okay. Where have we not looked? We looked in the bathroom. We looked around here already. Still consider yourself unworthy. Yeah. National Prize the only playing this, which I'm pretty sure that's a lady, but actually I'm not sure about. I literally just learned today that what was his name? Azure from Forsaken is a man, not a woman, so no, I'm not very sure about genders. Gender has such a complicated matter nowadays, but that's a good thing. People can come to the world themselves finally. Just a little difficult. No, that's coming from like outside. What's in here? Nothing. Yeah, this one is quite strange, just like all the others. It does have the resemblance of our human one, but it's not it. Which once again leads me to believe that we're not so special, and that so-called dreamscape is really just different worlds. That I may be proven wrong at sometimes. Where else could it be hidden now? I don't remember this right now. Oh! I don't have the key. I forgot to look at the key. Can I pick up that chef's hat? It doesn't appear there. I'm still not sure what to do with this orange one. Wait! No, it's rigged. You can't actually take it out, unfortunately. Oh, that's a plate, not a chef's hat. Can I drag this at all? I don't think so. There's a scallop there. Something like that. Look suspicious. Yeah! You really are suspicious, huh? Nash, look! By Adelaide. She really has a secret room behind the chimney. And all they use it for is likely AI generated pictures of cats as fishes and moths. Yeah, that's my type of campaign. Gotta pick up in that though. About picking up, we should probably pick up that last piece of the puzzle, but first we need to learn where is it. Also, what's with it? Can you do anything about it? This seems strangely significant. Also, can we actually just straight up face through it? Oh, we can. Hey there. Oh. Oh! It's not just an altar, it's another hidden room. You can hide in here whenever you need to, for whatever reason you want to. It's like a little bunker. That's cool. Okay. But anyway. If I was the last piece of the puzzle, where would I be? Probably somewhere like really annoying. No, that's something I don't do. And once again I'm hearing noises. I don't like noises. There's strange noises. I don't know if that was picked up by the recording. So probably higher the volume of the recording has a bit what I'm at it. I think it's good. Come on, get up. Maybe over here somewhere. You can look out onto the roof. Doesn't seem too much. Oh, well, I don't know then. Hold on. I'm just gonna... Where are... Is there any tutorials on this? There actually doesn't seem to be a tutorial on this specifically, I think. Beginner guides. Pie hiking for noobs. No, thank you, I'm already good at that. How to do pie hiking. Oh wow, a lot of people have a single pie. A lot of people struggle with pies, it appears. What? Okay, how do the tutorials are about pie hiking? How the fuck? I'm trying my best to avoid spoilers here, so I don't really linger on the ones that still looking familiar. Yeah, no, I'm not think I'm tutorial on this. I guess we just need to rely on ourselves. Maybe it's just fucking simple and then understand. Probably the explanation. Well, let us look a little bit more. I love this art. I don't know. It's nice, the art really. Wait, can I pause on OBS so I can like look for it and not bother you with that? I can stop the video, but I don't think I can pause unfortunately, and I'm not really that much fun with it. Also, what is this? I'm still wondering. Is that like the key? Is that like the thing that we're trying to get to, or also the inner window in here is a strange concept. Yeah, I think. Well, where is that last puzzle piece then? Safe to all be in the house, but it's winnable everywhere. Can't find it. Maybe within the altar? Is it not close enough? No, it seems once again this noise. What is this? What? Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to stay around there for a while. Whenever this noise plays, there is some sort of black squares appearing and flying around. I need to camp that area out and see what's that about. Because it's clearly being hinted to us as something important. Yeah, I think we should just camp this area for a moment and see what's that about. And also curious what are all those liquids about. Oh, right. Oh. You can change the specific numbers? Huh. What might that be about? Not sure. I'm gonna switch all of them to the highest and see what happens. This one isn't changing whatsoever. Also, what is the deal with that? Is that just like a rope to hang your... Oh god, I just realized how quickly it's spinning. Is this a rope to just hang your things on? What's it called? Clothes? Yeah, clothes. To like ride them. God, it's moving so quickly. This could totally like land us, just completely send us flying, I'm sure. While we camp out here, gonna try making some observations. I wonder what's with all what's the lines appearing here. Because like I know what they come from, because I've seen a lot of it, but what's the significance of it? Because it seems to only have appeared once I actually saw it in dreams. So, but I'm not sure what is it about. Come on, appear already. Alright. I'm gonna try one more time. Info guide. Can it work at all? Thank you. You got all the collected dice here, but you don't really do a tutorial on them. Yeah, no, I'm not really seeing any tutorials on this thing specifically. Come on, that thing appear. Maybe it doesn't appear when I'm here. No, it has to be like hinting on us needing having to come here, right? That's probably what it is. Also, god damn, you are posing the area. When the people learn. Come on, I'm here already. The static is very like it's not really doesn't seem to be unscripted, it's just kind of appears randomly. Doesn't seem to be like happen in like specific situations or in a specific time duration, it just kind of happens. I think at least. Maybe there is something that triggers it. We can just face right through those from here away. Those two stats are of what did that do? Okay, now I'm curious. Did it cause something to appear on the inside? No. I'm not sure what it did. What did it do? Maybe there's something I need to put there? Also, what are you? I've been wondering. This is like a place where you just light up the fire within you. And maybe a stage or something? Well, either way, the static is not appearing. We're not gonna be waiting here all day. Maybe one day I'll get lucky and get to experience it. Oh, what was that? No, I think I've just seen things. Also, have you noticed how everything here is so blocky except the treetops? Which, by the way, we should probably look around the world somewhere. What's that? About looking around the world somewhere, what is that? I don't think we've seen that before. There's things on the water. Like in that other realm where there were things on the void. It looks like bushes perhaps, and there's like a street lantern in the middle of there. Yeah, this game is seeming more and more like the type of game is that you can't really figure out yourself out as well. And what it mainly is about is community effort in trying to figure it out together with the other people. There is a boat you presumably arrived on, which if so, golly, the commitment is insane. There's this piece right here which looks like it should belong to the rest of the move, but it doesn't really. Is there a secret within the water? That's what I'm curious about also. Is there something to miss within the water? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it just kind of starts at the sea and goes into the sea, which is not how the river sucked, really. Oh, and it's got a what's it called here? What do I need so many chairs and a football pitch here for? Like professional football pitch. There's just one house here in the church. The people getting charges they used to, I think. Now on the trees. Can write it anyhow. Well, no, technically trees is like next to charges, like separate buildings for the most part, I think. Though I've heard some living in basements. You wanna look to see if anything happens here? No, it doesn't seem so. Yeah, I think it's about time we start dreaming then. Because ain't much more we can do. But nothing. There is one more thing I could do, but that is finding one of those fucking pieces, which, God, it's so annoying. Being able to find this one, just one, and having absolutely no idea where to even look. Because it seems like I've seen everything by now, and yet it's not here. Must be hidden somewhere like a really, really bad way. Really, really terrible fucking place. Okay, I think we're gonna go to sleep now, but just one last look through the area. Making sure there's nothing. Nope. Okay, let's go to sleep and see if you get anything here. Have we found ourselves? It is indeed a new place. It looks like those jellyfish, but something just flew by. Looks like jellyfish. Again, it looks like jellyfish, but they're in the sky. No, wait, no. I was going to say that this is a desert, but that's not a desert. We're underwater, but the water is absent. It appears. This is like SpongeBob, and there's so much in the distance. This isn't desert. This is the oh wow. We think quite a lot. This is the floor of an ocean or a sea with all kinds of plant life and home-like structures, perhaps. Well, there's one structure which is clearly built by somebody. Even the steps sound like we're a character from SpongeBob or something. Oh, there's a lot just out there. This is gonna be a lot of pilgrimage in this one. Let's go to this one first. Before we go to the main structure, which looks the most interesting. Oh, there goes. There's a glassy corridor in here. And a lot in the distance, but there's also mountains, I think. What is that over there? That's not just mountains. But you look like just straight up natural but when you get close, you can actually see the true hollow and you kind of have windows and doors. But it doesn't seem to really hold anything to thingy, so I guess the main structure and also whatever this is over there are gonna be our main objective. Once again, the planets in the sky look different on most of this. For example, this one looks like it has a more one shape within it, and then another. It's like covering each other, one covering the other. I mean. And they have different shapes, so maybe it's like an eye. Huh. There's the water, but the jellyfish seem not to really mate the depth of it. Hold up, this is this glass corridor over here. It looks like just a straight up normal, like even kind of human facility in here. And this actually sticks out of the water. Look. Ha. Okay, this just got serious. What is this about? I don't want to interrupt with anything yet. It looks like test subjects. 6 of them. Fish nuking for 8,000 stats. Warning. Quicksand ocean 1475 stats. We're gonna do that at the end. I'm sure you realize. We're definitely doing that at the end. There's 6 test subjects. I don't want to press that button because I don't want anything bad to happen to them, but I'm curious. There's one of those green orbs for teleportation. Don't know if it or anything. Oh! Oh! We changed the colors of your shirts, it appears. I'm sure there's some sort of a puzzle with that. 100% sure. Something to insert in here, I assume. What if you don't. Wait. Oh, most of you don't actually have shirts. Oh, but I'm pretty sure your pants changed, right? Yeah, that gives you like that gives you red. I guess not. Okay, this is close enough. There's also this tower over there, which I already mentioned, but it seems farther from here. Oh man, I just want to nuke it already, but not yet, not yet. This actually doesn't seem to be a structure as we can enter for the most. Wait, no, there is kind of like doors. Can I climb to one of you? You can. Can you talk? You got a helmet, but you don't seem to talk. But if you don't even seem to be actually like human, yeah. Oh, you're hollow on the inside. It's not actually experimenting on humans, I'm pretty sure, unless this is the humans of this realm. Huh. But you do seem like just test them. This is both covered up. I wonder how do we get to that more familiar looking facility. Also, what is this? There's another one of this over here. Can we break in? No, don't seem to be able to. There's probably some kind of puzzle that allows us to open this. That's what I'm getting from this. There's one tower and more over there. RSC gimbal. 100% power. Let's just plants over there. What are you then? A generator? I wonder what's over there. A house is what there is? Oh, it looks like a house. Like an actual house, and what's that over there? I think it's under plants. Also, get this if my screen is. Gonna go to that tower in a moment, but first. This looks like just a normal house, like not even out of sand or anything. This is straight a house. And there's another big structure over there. More than just one, too. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of floating in this one, that's for sure. And we don't really have a screen either. There's something flying over there, more like floating, because this is water. Can't forget that. It looks significant. Here is another planet, I think. This house is completely dark. Is it even a house as a matter of fact? It's shaped like one bed. More like a labyrinth. Looks like one of those choose your side places. Two sides with two colors. Hello? Wait a goddamn minute. No, it's just here now. I'm not sure that was here before. Pretty sure it wasn't. And it seems like that place over there changed a little bit too, or maybe it's just me. New structures appear when we cross through this. Like it's a teleporter. Okay, I wanna see that place first actually. Then we're gonna go to that tower over there. What might here be? They really expect us to walk out, huh? Is there a way to run? No. Hmm. There's another one of those towers that we've seen over there. Are you also gonna display such text? Or, wait, you have another. Maybe the other one had two in the same sentences. You can set time to the very end, but yeah, it also says power. It doesn't really allow us to do anything within those. Hmm. You're like one of those houses from Hello Neighbor. Actually, the little hills over here actually don't seem in the end of it, or maybe they are. If you're looking into here. Oh, it's like hollow, and there's something in the top there. It looks like a bell tower or some kind. But it doesn't actually have that much in it. Okay, the way that's make the trip here a little shorter. We want to see that other tower area too. Before we nuke this place. Which, by the way, I'm subscribed to the theory that what's really happening in SpongeBob is that that place they're in was a nuke test facility, and there's radioactive anomalies of some sort. So I think this might be a reference to that. The sound matches, the nuke concept matches. This whole place is kind of just like a hollow circle, which is exactly how that testing facility in question looked, which I don't remember what was called. This tower, there's something moving there. This tower looks a whole lot more advanced. That's like three people on each other. And they seem to be fading as we get closer, I think. Aye? Are they called Hell or Hill? Hill. Hill what? Hey, you actually have collisions. Can I beat you? No, I can't. Just kind of rotate around here. Well, that's an interesting anomaly. Not sure what to think of it. It's under one of the power towers. And this interesting structure, we found one of those ghostly figures which seem to be inhabiting this place. You look like you're trying to get in, but you're like stuck on the wall. Another one, also fuel. It's hollow on the inside. Can we get in? Yes, we found one here. Another one over here. But it doesn't seem like we can actually enter it. We can only observe it. Unless we pay our way up. It seems we can. Maybe not. Come on. This is so difficult. I can now totally understand why you don't need tutorials. Bro, sometimes it just doesn't catch on. Like, it doesn't catch on, like, it just straight up refuses to. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to climb. This one has 600% power. Can we lower that? Can we sabotage that somehow? Doesn't look like a game. Perhaps? No, we can't interact with it. No, maybe. Oh! What the? What's that? I can't. Ah! That's what you are! That's how we're meant to travel. You're a fucking cannon! That I can send myself on. Also, this isn't a control. Oh, yes. We can send ourselves in a cannon. Okay, that's funny. And that's pretty useful. I just have learned that earlier. Whee! Oh dear, I went the wrong way. Well, thankfully we can do that. Hello. There we go. We can just launch ourselves. Wait, so we could. Oh fuck, we could have launched ourselves on the tower. Man. Also, what is this? Hmm. Oh, this is quite interesting. Let's look at. Explosive dart. Oh, around the fishing king. Oh dear. Whoever has the most doubles at the end of the game wins. Oh, I think this was meant to be more for a multiplayer. Not, not calling the fish, or maybe not for multiplayer? Oh, the fish are here! We can launch ourselves a little bit. Not underwater, it seems. Are we meant to blow up the fish? I didn't actually read the instructions, I'm sorry. I was just confused as to what's going on. Oh, we are actually meant to blow you into pieces. And there's gold inside. Well, that's quite uncomfortable. Kind of don't wanna do it now, but... you look that anyway. Jeez! Oh, that blew into pieces. And that gives us stats, I presume. Yep. I think. I'm gonna have to look at my statistics to see. And verify that. Let's see. It does in fact. Oh dear. Yep, there is quite a bunch to earn here. And I just keep on spawning. This game is such a fever dream, and that fits it so well. Like, we're just randomly blowing up fish for pressure. And this flew away, got no further. Once again. And once again. Just gone. Alright, we're already opened up. Can we blow up our house? We can't. God, what are those things doing? I know we're underwater, but come on. 57 seconds left. Where was that cannon? I forgot. Also, do we keep the explosive there? That would be interesting. The cannon's right here. But the fish don't actually seem to be standing here, there must be just over there. I think I got my reliable old friends. This game, man. Like, this game. Golly, come on. Open up! Golly! Oh, it's under here. Come on. If only one could run. Time's up. Can we still blow up a fish? Let it finish. First and subload. Collected. And we're left to ponder on that. And we're left to ponder on our actions. Let's go home. This was an interesting. Oh, also, this is an interesting realm, but also, what happens when we get up here? Oh, that's right. It's the roof. It turns into the roof. Wait, oh, now I understand it. It's not an altar, it's the roof. You literally anticipate the fact that when you get sent into one of those dreamscapes, it will copy your room. So we turned it into. So we put a roof over that. That is so interesting. Now I understand it. Okay, that took me a while to catch up to that conclusion. But yeah, you just put a roof over your room. That's very, very strange. Okay, let's get going. I think we've seen about everything in here. Maybe we could have blown up the windows now that I think about it. Dang. I'm going to join a public server at some point, probably, to try and get my hands on other stuff, but not yet. And it has gotten dark, yep. And I have still yet to find the last piece. Perhaps the last piece is the friends right along the way. Shut up and please. Uh, where could it be? If I was the last piece of the puzzle, where would I be hiding? What was that? What was that? I hear. Sounds like something was here and started moving away. Did you hear it? It's like a sound playing and it was further and further each time. And I'm really uncomfortable with the fact that we can't close the fucking door. Can we? Yeah, we can't. We just need to keep it open at all times. Yeah, strange things happen. I think we should start going out at night. Matter of fact, as much as I don't want to do it, let's do it. I'm just gonna have been first person though. I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder, perhaps now? Is there something you can do about those? No, still seems. Whoa. Hey! Hey! What's here? Here. There you are. Huh. You hit them really good, didn't you? So clicking that opens that, and I just didn't notice it? Clever. But it's not in the house, so we broke the rules. I hear it again. This time more distorted. Oh no, there's more! Oh god, there's more! Well, I thought our problems were solved. I'm gonna try looking for the source of that sound. Whenever I hear it, I'm gonna try approaching. Oh, also Dust is also around, of course. So it's another exception to the rule. And those goals over there. You, you, interesting. You kind of lit up orange for some reason. And you got all some pumpkins. You can sit by the campfire. I heard something. Wait, it was the static, it was the static, it was the static, it was the static, quick! Oh, we're not gonna make it. Yeah, I hear something. Once more, I'm thinking like that I'm hearing something, but I can't quite place where is it coming from, but it is directional. Like it's coming from everywhere. I'm not sure if you could feel it. It was like just very light crackling. Maybe it was something with your headphones. Maybe. Let's try something again. See what we find this time. Okay, music's changed, that's for sure. And we're back into here. That's worth looking once more for perhaps what's the entrance to this place that we were told there is one. That before I haven't know. There's a creek apparently. They did say that if you're stuck you could try it in tutorials, so I might do that if we don't find the entrance again. Matter of fact, wait, what are you called? Outpost 18. Which, by the way, it's called Outpost. That kind of confirms my idea of it having either a militaristic or a industrial purpose. Let's see. The Fissure Outpost. We've been hearing about the Fissure more and more, but we're still not fully certain what it is. Fissure Outpost 18 is one of the 6 surface dreams in Thousand Soul Dream game. It is a low, ancient runic structure in the midst of a wide, swampy flatland. Okay, that much we know. But how do we go about getting inside? Interior layer. Right. Interior, where is the interior layer? Right here. Spoilers, there is a gap in the Stillwater Bridge that is colored brighter than the rest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would not have guessed that myself. Wait! Is that you? What are you talking about? No, thanks. A gap in the Stillwater Bridge, you say. So, this bridge right here, yes? Or... You're right here. Wait. Okay, but... It really dusted inside. I thought it's just kind of like slightly lowered, but you just need to fish it out a little bit. There's the symbol of preferably state fisher. That's how you get inside. Okay. So you can technically say that I just find out myself. All kinds of pictures of this place in different styles, different times of the day. We've made it to the interior. Yeah, I'm gonna consult the wiki once in a while because Atlas. We are in Outpost Atlas, yes. And there is 18 of... Is there... Wait, how much of them is there? That's 5. That's 5, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's 25 outposts. Where is the one then? Sure, outpost 18. Uh-oh. Looks like I might be in trouble. There are some spaces with a crack right here. I can't really go through. There's another. Wait, hi. You're coming for me, it appears. Idealized complexion. But your pathfinding doesn't seem to be very good, so... Out, in... Out. I don't really do anything. Huh. Interesting. And there is just more of those. Well, I think I'm gonna have to confront you at some point. So come here. Tank. Oh god, he hit me. He hit me a lot! Okay, nope. I'm sorry, I apologize sincerely. The way to go about it is avoid you. Okay, I understand. Another office space right here. Medic bay? Perhaps I can heal myself in here? Looks like it. Shh. Let's shoot some for flower. There's some of you. You sleep in water like this, I think. Or are you drowned? Multiple such places where you... I think that's how you sleep. Just submerged in water. Hi there. I don't have a spray can. Spray can? Hmm. Yeah, that's just all kind of rooms of... There's! Oh my god. That scared me more than it should have. Well, looks like I've been thrown to the place where the intruders are thrown into. You look strangely human. Hi. Hunter, how did you come here? How did you come here? Apparently, a businessman attacked her. Bastard. Speak to me. How did you come here? Apparently, a businessman attacked me with a red, transparent sword. Kind of matches it. Our story. It's random. Sometimes you can confused by the situation. Pure confusion of normality. So am I? This is one of the many square cages of Dream Sphere. Dream Sphere? The ancient but still used by some. Should look for a way out. This was there some in the walls of the wilderness. As this not to go like a hand for us. You can have a rubber guy, I will basic where you are free to take the objects behind you if you like. So you are aware, so you are aware of the dreamscape it seems. Anyway, we know what those mean. Oh wow! The question is whether we are capable of managing to get out of here. It appears when it actually needs us to do that, we kind of can, but not exactly. Oh, we can climb. And definitely here. Oh wow, he meant it. Oh wow. Also, have you noticed how in the military outpost there was nothing but water being flown through unarmed people and a bunch of offices? Like it's a sewage facility. Anyway, this is quite the place. Holy shit. Those Hamidar symbols, those, that's French, whatever that is, and the huge water flow is quite the place, huh? I'm gonna lose my mind with those guys. I'm absolutely going to lose it with them pie actually. Oh my. Am I stuck? Am I actually stuck? You cannot be for real. Unstuck, please. Become unstuck. Become no longer stuck. I assure you, it's a worthy commitment. Oh my god. Okay, worst case scenario, we can just crowbar our way out of here. And I think that's what we have to do. Because those don't cooperate with me. Let's try again. Maybe this time we won't be sent into there, but I actually kind of want to be sent into there because, well, it's quite an interesting environment. times like this I wish we did buy some more of that killing stuff, but well, then again we couldn't revert to Mr. January. I'm sure you have a very imperial symbol. Concept physics. Concept physics. Hi. Can I? There we go. Oh, there. Get off! Get off! Get off! Yeah, this is all just a bunch of office places, is what I'm realizing. There is more of you. Quick! Okay. Come on, get off me. I wanna go to the warriors area again. What is that? Do I want to know? I did nothing to do that. Oh my god. I was aiming for the emotes. Okay. Just a second. In hope that we don't die. Because I don't know what happens when we do die. What the hell are those sounds? You left me damn cool. God, that sounded so British and old school. Damn cool. Very damn cool. What? I wanted to try and play down on some of this, but I remember now there's no laying down in the emotes, aka actions. I haven't gotten this way. J-sex machine. Nah. Well, you have food here. Prepare the fish here. Yeah, it asks us to be quiet, so I assume this is them sleeping like this, just underwater, submerged. And I saw you, red thing, again. You are not the good type of red thing, that's for sure. I am the good type of red thing. Hi. Yeah, I already see what this is about. Just haven't noticed it before. No, we have made this. There we go. What are you? Want anything like this area? Hey. Is that a void? No, it's not. Or is it? Oh! Staircase downwards. Robbers Fades, great milkshakes, great burgers. This burger. 10,000 stats. Sold out. Curious about all of those places though. Gabby? What are you doing here, boy? I keep hearing this strange sound. This looks like we need the keycards to access this area. Hi there! It's one of yous. Alright. Some of them are locked and some are open. And we need keycards for some of them. Okay, that's the sense. No comments. What are those random sounds playing this once in a while? Okay, let's try again. Whoa, hey, 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 hey. I think I will dare you to actually come after me. Oh dear. Is there anything other? Or is that just the same thing? It's not the same thing. Okay. Oh, no. Let's actually mind our steps this time. Caution, watch your head. Oh, great heavens. Oh, even the illusion of it all just being water is fake, because underneath it's always just void. I'm sure it's the same with our worlds too, considering how deep we could fall before actually drowning. Oh dear. Yeah, watch your head, indeed. Oh man. Yeah, now I get what you mean. Yeah, I'm not gonna fail this time, I swear. Yeah, I dare you to actually come after me. You ain't gonna. You're scared. Come on, yeah? Oh dear. Hi, boys. Oh, you can just face through that. Right, I can too. Shh. They're sleeping. Don't wake them up, you sons of bitches. Stop making sound. Hey, I hear you munching there on those chips. Shut up. Oh, wait, that's... Huh. I don't know who pulled that off, but clearly by boys. Right. There are results. Colleagues that hunger for multiplied cloud spears, 67%. Colleagues that hunger for non changing resistance, for 50%. Colleagues that didn't fought much, 6%. What must be acted upon? The guards drained cloud spears to start multiplication. I didn't understand anything of that, but cool. Wait, this isn't right. This is a different place altogether. Come on, spawn here. There we go. Just go after you. And from this side, you should hear a sad face. Where have we gotten ourselves to? Oh, this place right here. There we go. Watch your head. Yes, I shall. Why did I sound so deep for a moment there? Like, golly, man. Okay, I could use pies for support, but that feels like cheating a little bit. So, can you jump while here? Yes, you can. Okay. Oh god, it's not. I thought we were just need to reach this place, but nope. That's more than that. I ain't making it over there, that's for sure. So I just okay. Over here, over to here. Over to here, okay. This is actually stressful because I need to go through a lot every time. No, this isn't the way. The reward is more of a taunt at this point. Why is this so stressful? A green herb. I don't trust it. Oh my god. Get off me. You glow now. Okay, this time we'll make it. Like my words. Actually, don't make my words. Hi there. At least I'm on full health now. I think it's better to just go for this way. Okay. Wait, that's Ionia again. To more tastes, something tastes. Is Ionia perhaps part of this so-called sea something? I forgot the name already. Fisher, whatever. I might just watch a tutorial to know exactly where to move. God. No, I'm gonna figure it out myself. You wouldn't come after me. You're scared. Why are you sitting down? One of them was sitting and talking. Oh! That's one of the buttons. Okay. That could have gotten done better. What's your finger? This is not a first I haven't been thinking in a while. My cheeks are clenched. I repeat, my cheeks are clenched. Where to now? Okay, this way. This way. Maybe into the green herb? Maybe. Or maybe further. Which one do I trust? I'm frankly uncertain. That's good. You don't do anything. You are a scam. You are damn scam. Okay, never mind. Not a scam, just a side hint. I heard that, and I know what song that is. Ha! I got you. It's levitating. I'm a loser. Oh, we can make it, okay. Ooh, dear Gato, you wanna jump into that button, yes? Oh my god, it's right here. Please. Robber's Fate. Huh. Hi, Ionia, I see you again. You appeared here often. You have never seen the back of the set crew, then they had no offers. Thanks, set crew. Is that all for now? Good morning, please rate our toilet. This waste humanity. But also it's alright, and it's incredible. And that is grace. That's everything. Anyway. Another one of these. This is the Ionias, but bold. Oh, I saw some. Oh, some early days of Roblox. A clip of blowing up a car. And you're just a window, right? Oh yeah, mirror. Well, Ionia. Another fuel. Oh! That actually just teleports a hero. If you are not a hero. Which... Does that seem to believe that you can not be here? And so what's the sense through? Oh god, that just pulled me all the way to Genesis. Drink. Collect. Can I... Okay.
Have just burger. Just burger. Just burger. Have just burger. Have just burger. Just burger. Just burger.
And look, we have a little face over here. This looks like a fancy restaurant. Thank you for your service, Ionia. Hey, Ionia, what's this? I'm having too much fun with this. Well, anyway, I think we've explored about everything, but I still want to see a little bit more of the interior. Because there's probably some that we have missed. I'm gonna go into some of those areas guarded by the punks. Maybe try beating one of them. Hi. Ionia, why are you a part of this establishment? It doesn't seem very nice. Well, then again, I'm trespassing. Yeah, okay, it's fine now. I changed my mind. Hi. Hi. Ow. Hey, what's up? Oh, hi. I'm just gonna see what's over here. Be sure. Enjoy while it lasts. Ow. I haven't banked to the from behind. Don't call me, please. Have you been in the house? I don't remember, honestly. I don't know, but what I do know is that I can see something. Who's in it? That's a blanket armor. Oh, that's what it's for. Well, I think we've seen about everything in this dream then. Come on. Just one more try. Come on. Come on. I didn't think you can. Well, let us wake up then. But I have yet to just wander off. Maybe that's worth something. I wonder, can we collect the water from over here? Oh! That's what happens! They start shooting. Which leads me to believe that it was intended as a but you have a terrible aim, my man. Oh, what is that? A long gold later. And we find ourselves back here. Hey.
Fresh meat.
Alright, that reminds me, we're supposed to do this thing before we get out of here. Oh, come on. I'm about to strip my clothes off, what? Okay, here. Oh man! Okay, come on. And into here. So either way, no matter whether we look out or whether we just get away, we find ourselves in this cage. And in this strange realm, which I have yet to explore, so let us do that. If the fights cooperate, which is challenging for them clearly. They do appear about as challenged as I am mentally. I'm gonna lose my mind. My brain cells are about to just evaporate. Like I'm gonna turn into a fucking steam engine and drive off. What am I talking about? I don't know, man. I just came back from work. Tiring. Well, just came back from work when I started recording, so, you know, I kinda rested already. Okay. No. This is quite a structure, but I don't see anything you can strive towards, really. There is some sort of a lantern over there. Crystals, the walls have emblems. We could go to there, but I doubt it will let us. Let's see what's that. And then just howl also howl of out. I'm just not gonna talk anymore. Because what was that? How no. Hurled. Oh yeah, oh my it. There's more of those actually. All around. I wanna reach one of them though. See what it's about. I better not be stuck again. Or I'm just leaving this place. Okay. Come on, what do you do? You do absolutely nothing. So once again, just exploration and without much of a purpose it seems. Well, one more thing to do. Oh, hi! I didn't actually notice that. Okay. Well, that gives us a goal. And also that structure over there. It looks like a point of interest as well. Is that stairs? Oh, it's not. God damn. Time to pioneer our way up. I get it. Pioneer. I'm sorry. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get back to being an intelligent person now. Uh, oh well, this is something. Hey, ahead. You must be quite ahead. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, but it does in fact appear that we are able to climb up higher. It invites us to do so. Or try. And probably fail. Up! No! But to find me here. I'm losing care. Breathe in, it and breathe out. In and out, just like you like it. What? Okay, there we go. This gives us some progress, but appears so insignificant. No, it was actually quite significant. And I see more star curses. This is so much more than I expected from this dude. I thought it was like a basic beginning. Turns out not quite. And also turns out I don't think we even need pies to progress. We can just use them, but we don't need to. So this will, well, kind of need to, but only in some places. That's how it seems. Sakaria! Hey? Are you alive or are you just a machine? A pointless machine it seems. Hey. Yo! This fun. I don't know what are you here for, but okay. What do you do, I guess? That seems to be just bars, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's another one here. I'm pretty sure there was some sort of mountain somewhere around here. No, it doesn't seem so. But can we perhaps cross the river here? Or over there? Get off! Nope. Can we? Oh dear mother of all, please don't tell me exactly the solution. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, goodbye. Nope, nope. I don't think that's the solution. So how do we go through? Wait, except this, how do we go through? Then pies. Okay, although so far nothing disappears, but there's still water. Alright, let's try. Okay. Yep. Just don't fall. Okay, panicked. But thankfully, we don't lose much progress. That's unnecessary panic. It seems that all the jumps are doable as long as you do them right. And we've made it. Sorry, I was kind of quiet there. I was kind of focused, locked in. And we've made it to whatever's right here. Hey, what do you do? Nothing fabulous. Remember, it was built for bigger people. And we find ourselves in there's a maze over here. There's stairs. A way out. Hmm. Is there any reason why we would create a way out? Is there anything significant here? Or was this all just for the sake of the still place? What? What's in that? What was that? There seems to be something over there. Also, maybe we can finally reach that tree over here and see what's to do with that, but what was that sound? So. Oh! Okay. I see what we're doing. If I stand on you, that doesn't do anything. Okay. There's multiple that. Okay, but oh my god, but that just means we're on the right path, right? I'm just gonna find my way up. Find my way up is a sentence I did not think I would be saying at some point in my life. So yeah, that's something. There we go. Hey, that's where that comes out of. So it's more like smoke rather than. Oh, you can actually climb it. Okay, let's do that. Also, what's over here? And there's stairs up there too. Okay, let's climb this. There's something at the end. At first glance, it looks like a pickaxe, but it have been proven wrong. Oh my god. Well, this is gonna be slightly annoying. Oh my god. Come. Had no trouble passing through here just a moment ago. Why is there issues now? Oh, I see how it's meant to be traversed. Okay. Okay. Maybe through here? No, I don't think so. Oh, well, it's quite a far way to go too. That will make it. Pie, perhaps? Emergency pie? No, it seems to be acting strangely in this, on this surface. And false right through, I think. Oh, maybe it is. Huh. Oh my god. This feels like getting covered all over again. Which is not a good thing to have the game compared to. You can say that much. I wish I could just fly. Oh, to traverse this. We don't just. There we go. It is a pickaxe. Here's a pickaxe. I wonder who lost them. Did we come all this way for you not to even pick it up and just say that? I mean, that is nice. I forgive. This is quite the infrastructure. I assume it's infrastructure. Maybe it's all natural. In which case, that makes it even more confusing. There's only one of those for us over here. This, however, is something that we didn't see anywhere else, so I also want to go and see about that. Just gonna get as close to it as possible so I don't need to do too much over parkouring. Hmm. Oh god, another. God is good! God is great! God is good! God is great! You can just climb up here, okay. I was about to rage for no reason. What's with the here? Oh? We can get deposited over here. We can't quite get in though. Is there another way to get in? Maybe over here. Dude, this game is so cool. Like, I have some criticisms. Some parts of it are a tad bit annoying, a tad bit frustrating, but man, it pays off with its climate, with environments, and with just how strange it is. And the story too. How vague and how fitting for dreams it is. What did we climb up here for? I'll actually pick you up. Doesn't seem so. Maybe up here is where we're meant to go from here? Be up on that tree, can we climb those trees? Kind of, I think. Um, yeah, in a way. I think it's better if we just pie our way up. Yep. Yep. Okay, there we go. Was there a reason? I wonder what the significance of those things. It's just one of those things that you can't really learn, it seems. Now I kind of want to climb all the way up and see what's there. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure which part of the way this pie is used is stranger. So we can't. I think we can't actually. Yeah, this is not physical. The fact that it's used as a weapon, or the fact that it's used as a hiking tool. What's the stranger part? Come on. Oh man. I think I'm just gonna give up on this one. Probably we can't get up there anyway. There's like an invisible wall or something. Well anyway. I think that's it from Outpost 18. Cali, I might quite the stats. Well. Oh no. Oh wait. Let us get back. And wake up. I think it's about time. Right, we're up again. And it's daytime. I think it is just random. Or maybe it's the amount of time we spent in those rooms? Maybe it's that, yeah. And we receive gifts from Loop again. Some more of those reposes, which do in fact appear to be consistent among playthroughs. So when we leave, we don't lose them. I wonder, did you reset? It appears you have not. Okay. Still not sure what you do. I love the soundtrack though. Reminds me of Stalker or Into the Radius. Yeah, I think Into the Radius is more of a better way to put it. I wanna go into that underground thing once more now that it's daytime and see if there's something else in there. God, this game is such a vibe though. Nope, it was just that. There's some dark people space. And this game is so original because like it's one of those games that you think wouldn't get mainstream or wouldn't get popular, and while they didn't, they are inspirations to many popular games. And it's not very unpopular itself. I mean, there isn't much players playing right now, but look, 34,000. That is not very little for Roblox. So I'm really surprised about that. Because this game feels a lot like the type of games that only like the lineal community would enjoy, or the more philosophical one. It's very mainstream, but it is more popular than one would anticipate for a game like that. Which is often funny about it, it's quite the opposite actually. There is just something about this game that keeps pulling me in. Like with all the other games, no matter how interesting they are, I get bored at some point. Here, I could just play on and on. Like if I didn't value your attention span, I would probably make like 4-hour videos. There's just something about it that attracts me so much. I don't know, it's just the climate and the wonder, and learning all of this about this world and trying to piece those things together, and maybe finding more and more new things. Which we already did find one new thing. So hey, we'll probably find more. You know what? Let's try a little bit more. Also, we now know that the things that we're looking for don't necessarily have to be indoors, so you know, that's something. You seem to have gotten blanker. And everything for last finish. Let me check something. No, I don't think I was right on this one. The book is more ranked than the other, but there's something I can do about it. Alright. Let's do a little bit more. If not one, it's a little bit more. I'm not sure. Unless it gets repetitive again, then we'll call it for today. And then we'll experiment with other stuff. I wonder. Just like you know how do you access it? Oh? Oh, it's just here. But no, not just here. Because there's something that I actually want to do again in here. Not a first thing. Trying to figure out where does this lead us. It needs to be done in a single try, I'm pretty sure. You need to get it right. Also, this little area over here. I'm not sure if this is the way you're supposed to access it. Also, does it proper work? No, it doesn't have to reach the military base. Where you Anya said I forgot how it works. I already forgot. Okay. Well, that's great. But it cannot hold me back. Okay. I can stop every time. This is so stressful. This game manages to put so much stress in such simple tasks. I don't know how does it do that, but it just has its way. Come on, come on. Okay. I tense up so much every time. Also, this big thing is uncharacteristically detailed compared to some other stuff around here. Okay, so why did you just do that? Wait. Now they regenerate? Appears so. No, they don't. Oh, come on. Please don't tell me it's Cook again. Come on. Oh my god. Come on. Oh. I think it's Cook again. Well. Wait. Excuse me? There we go. There is one more way to find out. Perhaps where does it go? And that's trying to track it like this. Like this looking. I think that's where it's meant to be started actually. Or no? No, those... That icy path just seems to go all around. Is what it seems to be doing. Huh. Well, I guess there's no point traversing the whole thing then. Let's use Tijuana again. See what's going on in there. There's a hole. Oh. This place will never stop scaring and amazing. Actually, not just Tijuana. I want to see about this building. What this one is about. We haven't really done justice by inspecting it properly. Doesn't seem to have an entrance though. It's pretty big. I'm gonna go around to see. Yeah, I don't think there's an entrance unfortunately. Unless there's something I'm missing. Probable. Very probable. I still kind of want to return to that one where they had the flooding in the pink forest. Because I'm sure there's things I missed there. Hi there. Two Charles out here. Under this symbol, which I think I've seen before. Hi there. Oh, it's up here. Well, I think we can get out of here now. Although... What happens if we fall into the orb on this tree? I assume nothing, but still worth checking. Ah, see, I'm using your own weapon to infiltrate your base. That I took, and the weapon that I took from your base earlier, while infiltrating it properly the first time around. You got the idea, and that failed. But I think we can climb it. It probably does nothing anyway. This hurts if I remember correctly. Yep, it does. So why did you do it, Nitix? And there you are, yeah. Good to see you. Just gonna get that's the guitar first. And actually inspect this. What is this? No, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think we can get out of this one. Okay, let's try one more. Just one. And then I'll be gone because I'm already feeling like I need to tend to some of my needs. And I don't really wanna just get up and go like that. That seems not very confused. And now it's daytime again. Yeah, I think it really does depend on how much time you spend in the dream, not how much you dream. Alright, well, one last try. If it's something repetitive, we're just gonna leave. Unless it's something that I still want to revisit. Okay, nice music. And it's just this. I think it's enough for today. Yeah, I think that's enough dream game for today. Because I've already spent how much time is it here? Oh dear God, 2 hours! Oh my. Okay, but yeah, my theory of time seems in fact to be correct. We're gonna focus some more on finding those pieces next time and maybe exploring this world a little more thoroughly. But as for now, I think that's enough. If you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe not to miss any other videos. And as usual, I hope to see you in the next one. Oh wait, closing quotes, right, I forgot, closing quotes, closing quotes. Yeah, I had them buzzing in my head for a while, I've been meaning to say them. Yeah, so as I said earlier, some of those parkouring elements and some of the constant losing of progress and having to redo something is a little bit annoying in my opinion. It's a tiny bit janky, and that pipe throwing mechanic can be a little strange too, though here it's fine, I think. Nope. I don't even know where to go. But I think a lot of that junk is either intentional, or it can be excused because of just how good this game is. Like, the amount of just wonder I get from exploring those rooms. And it doesn't even do all that much most of the time. Sometimes we do actually find something more special and influence those words a little, but for the most part we just explore them, and that's what I really love. We just get to see them, assume how they function, and base it ourselves off of our perception of reality, and just kind of try guessing, and also pick up eye to the story. I know there's still much more dreams we can get to, much more dreams, and I know that some of them I can't get to because as one of my dear friends here said in the comment section of the first episode, some of those dreams take up to a year to get to. So I don't think I'm actually gonna be able to complete the dream game, so at some point I'm just gonna have to resort to just watching a video with all the dreams. But yeah, I'm gonna try to experience as much as possible myself before resorting to that. And maybe I'll even do a reaction video of one of those videos when we're done with the series. So yeah, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as I said before, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!